Italy is one of the countries in the European Union that allows assisted suicide under certain conditions. Much like in Canada, there is an effort, especially among young people, to push back. EWTN Vatican journalist Zofia Zubak has more.
Don't kill me. This was the message that echoed throughout Piazza del Popolo in Rome, as 200 empty wheelchairs stood in symbol to protest attacks on society's most vulnerable.
If
an able-bodied person wants to jump off a bridge, everyone rushes to help them, to rescue them. But if it's a disabled person or a terminally ill patient who asks for it, the state offers them the syringe and the path to death.
Assisted suicide and euthanasia laws have been creeping into the Italian system since 2019.
This flash mob today is organized to emphasize an important point. The state should alleviate the suffering of the sick, not allow them to be put to death.
The Constitutional Court ruled that assisted suicide is not always a crime. It is permitted if the individual is dealing with, quote, unbearable suffering and able to make a clear, conscious and informed decision. After the court ruling in 2019, some ethics committees and courts authorised assisted suicide on an individual basis, but without a consistent national or regional procedure. In 2025, Tuscany and Sardinia became the first regions in Italy to formally approve laws that regulate assisted suicide in line with the Constitutional Court.
We know that wherever a law on assisted suicide and euthanasia has been passed, the boundaries have gradually widened. It opens the door to many people. That is, euthanasia could end up being used simply because someone is depressed, simply because someone has lost their job.
Several countries around the world have legalized assisted suicide, including Canada, the Netherlands, and Switzerland. A handful of states in the United States also have legalized assisted suicide. Now, there are fears those rulings will have massive consequences on society. Tony Brandi, president of Italy's organization Pro Vita e Famiglia, explains the issues with ending a life even when the person consents.
Simply because when you are sick, without cure, without any assistance, you are depressed and you start being afraid of living more than being afraid of dying.
Advocates say that the legalization of assisted suicide is an abandonment of the value of life. By strengthening palliative care, the country can offer dignity to every member of its society.
This government, a center-right government, cannot pass this law. These laws are fake, progressive laws of the left. One must know how to say no, hold your head high, and focus on the real needs of the country, which are not a law on end-of-life issues.
In Rome, Zofia Zubak for EWTN Pro-Life Weekly.